Wow. Absolute garbage for DX today. I can't believe it. Sunday services here at the CB Lounge 2112. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing today? Hello, Overland. How's it going, my brother? Overland NC, please stay off the light rail. Please stay off that light rail over there in North Kakalaki there, Overland. I worry. So good evening to you. Good evening, Foxman. How you doing, dude? Unbelievable. That light rail there in Charlotte. Wow. It is. It's very sad. It doesn't have to be like this. And, you know, it doesn't have to be like this. CCW, folks, CCW. Cold this weekend, is it? Not here. It's like 65 and sunny. Once again, I live at Lake Tahoe, and it's December. That's all I'm going to say. We're very lucky. So yeah, DX is garbage. I didn't even bother to see if there was any DX to begin with before I even started the show. I just turned on the radio. Overland says lots of skip here right now. Hopefully it'll start coming in a little better here too. 42 to 54 degrees. 42 to 54 is the high for Foxman today. That's not too bad. We've been getting down in the low teens overnight, so it's been a bit of a swing. Low to mid teens. Sorry about the static here. And then I was on sideband just a minute ago before I started the show. And it was a bunch of goofs making noise. So obviously we're running that Radioddity QT60. And this is my barefoot radio, so we're barefooting it. Supposed to be the low teens on this Friday, says Foxman. Yeah, I bet you're not looking forward to that. Wow, look at that shit. Is that Australia? It's the exact same radio there, Foxman. Exact same radio, different nameplate. Same thing as the Anytone AT Quad 5. No doubt about it. N2. Wow. Exciting DX. Not yet. I'm not properly modulated. I'm barely awake. I was on 37 and 38 lower. I talked to 99 Jamaica about the hurricane they went through. He was lucky and lost power for a month. That's a long time. That was yesterday. Right on, Foxman. Well, I'm glad he made it through and he's okay. I've talked to 99 Jamaica before. It's been a while. Yeah, it is dead out there over here in northern Nevada. Overland. I got something here for you since you've come back enough times and shown your dedication to the CB Lounge 2112. I sure appreciate it there, Overland NC. Well, there you go. Let's see here. There you are. There you go, Overland. Next time you chat up, got yourself a wrench. There you go. William 01, how you doing, William? Jamaican was coming into Scotland yesterday with Thailand as well. The Jamaicans are a good laugh in the air, says William 01. And hello, Scotland. How you doing out there? Good to see you, William. Good evening, I should say to you, William. How you doing out there? Thanks for coming in, sir. You're welcome, Overland. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the support. Yeah, this lousy DX today, man. I always love me a controller that you can change the channels with. It's very nice. I like that very much. I only have like 3 radios that do that. We got Texas out there. That Series of Ones guy likes playing clips of me on 37 and 38. It happened 6 days ago on the live stream, says Foxman. You got yourself a stalker, Foxman. William says, all good this side, buddy. I always try to catch your Sunday streams. I appreciate that. Thank you, William. I missed last week, so I apologize about that. I was injured. I didn't fall or anything. I just woke up and I could not move my arm my left arm without excruciating pain in my shoulder. I had a pinched nerve or something in my shoulder, and it lasted for almost 7 days. Luckily today I'm much better, but so I wasn't in any shape. I was a complete disaster last Sunday. I only had like an hour of sleep that night, and oh yeah, it was horrible. I was in no shape to do any kind of show. But I didn't injure myself. I didn't fall. I didn't do anything. I woke up like that. That guy's been recording you since Foxman. That guy's been recording you since March. Holy crap! That's what I'm talking about. My Lord, to put that much effort into nothing really is kind of mind blowing. CB Punisher, how you doing? CB Punisher says you had to hear what was going on today on 42 lower. It was worse than 38 lower with the fighting. Ridiculous. And big wave right back at you there, 1900. Even on the upper frequencies, the shit for brains activity occurs apparently, according to 1900. There's no hope for this world. Up there fighting on 42 lower. Well, don't let it get you down, Foxman. I would say hopefully the guy will get bored and go away, but if he's been doing it since March, I don't know what to say. Was there a good DX last night? All right, let's see if anybody can hear this damn station here called CB Lounge 2112. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. We're trying. Might be because we're not properly modulated here. That might be the problem. That just might be the problem. So I got a nice full tank in this 2112 smoke meter of that Animal Scout. Animal Scout right here. Nice full tank of the Animal Scout. We'll check out that 2112 smoke meter, see how she do. There you go, right there. Oh my God, an absolutely perfect frickin' smoke wave ratio. Perfect SWR. Perfect.
Oh, hey, thanks. That's good to know. 718 without asking. So I appreciate that. That would be perfect.
And a nice and smooth 79 smoke screen. To cap things off right there. Oh yeah. Hello, Seaweed. How you doing, brother? Seaweed says, rules of the road. Don't talk on 385, 415, or 425. Okay. Good to see you, Seaweed. How you been doing, man? Hope you've been doing well there, good sir. CQ, CB Lounge, 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Hello, 317, Missouri, CB Lounge 2112 with a big Merry Christmas to you out there. Uh-oh, everybody left. Where'd everybody go? Yeah, it says 0 viewers. All right, then. I'm sure somebody's still out there, but YouTube's trying to tell me I have no viewers here. Yeah, I see Overland. And Punisher. 39's got more action. I don't know. So we got CB Punisher and Overland out there. I guess the Sunday services is crashing and burning early today. Jeez. Not much on 39 there, 1900. 647, check. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with that Shaka wave. William says I got a 139 XLR. I wish I had one of those, darn it. I have a 139, but it's not an XLR. I really love it too. So I've got a 139 XLR base station here in Scotland. I fitted a Gernhard Maurer, hopefully I said that right, Maurer FM board to it. Run it with a Super Sidekick. It's got good ears on that radio. Those are awesome radios. Great classic Cobra right there. Very nice, man. Yeah, that sounds like a sweet 139 you got, that's for sure. Mine's just a basic 139 23 channel sideband. And I think the sideband's a bit wonky on it. It's such a big radio, I don't use it very often because it doesn't fit up in front of the camera here very well. Oh, that's right. Foxman's got a 139 as well. And yours is all dialed in just like Williams. You got the 40 channels on that one. Overland says, been trying, just can't make it to you. Yeah, I don't think the conditions are there yet today. Appreciate you trying though, man. You say Canada? Canada?
Hopefully I got that one number right there. 558 Ontario 1031 Alberta. I'm waving the hand to you there. Good afternoon. Over.
CB Lounge 2112 Carson City, Nevada. Come on.
Radio Canada 1031 on this end. My name is Mel. Mike Echo Lima, located up here in northern Alberta, between Alberta and British Columbia. And the great copy on here, you were 597, 597 signal report to the condition a little bit stable on this side here. Over.
Hello, Ronald. How you doing, dude? Ronald Grimmig's in the house. What's happening, dude? I just talked to Missouri. I think it was 317. I'm not sure if he heard me, though. Or heard me answer, at least. Skip dies down. Fuck, I don't know how to do that, 1900. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that, brother. I don't know that radio that well yet. This radio that well yet. There he is. Hello, 220 CB Lounge 2112. Come on. There's Ronald out there. Push and hold the what? The clarifier button to see if the frequency blinks. It doesn't push. It's not a push button. There's Alberta. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. "123 Iowa, 123 Iowa. We hear you out there here at the CB Lounge 2112. You hollered back? Much appreciated out there. 123, Merry Christmas. 123 from the CB Lounge 2112. By the way, today is Pearl Harbor Day. Well, we're being heard out there, that's for sure. There he is. We hear you out there, 220. We hear you out there, 220 Missouri. And we got that live lounger intercept with that 220. Come on, come on.
Nature's on the west side today. Which is where it's sunny here.
Thank you, 220. Thank you, 220. Much appreciated. 220 getting across the street with that live lounger intercept here at the CB Lounge 2112. We always appreciate it there, 220. Very nice, brother. Very, very nice. So 220 with that live lounger intercept. That's what I forgot to do. So we're getting across the street barefoot on the QT60 here. Oops, sorry about that. Stand by. Oh, did I mess that all up? Okay. We got the PA system all hooked back up and everything. So we got Mr. 220 with the live lounger intercept here at the CB Lounge 2112. There you go, brother. I haven't had that on in quite some time. So congratulations to Ronald Grimmig, Mr. 220, here at the CB Lounge 2112, getting that live lounger intercept. Oh, yeah. There we go. Doing it proper there. That's the way it should be done. Don't mind me, I'm a bit confused today. I'm feeling low in energy too. I don't know why. I actually ate a healthy bowl of healthy cereal before I started the show. I just feel kind of like a burnout today. I don't know. You like the PA there? I sure do. I haven't used that thing in quite a while. So cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello there, Landy. How you doing? Holy. Gnarly 79 smoke screen there. Damn. Excuse me. How you doing there, Landy? I guess the Packers are winning. Right on. Still using my 2000 and a small 2-pill, says Ronald. Definitely sounding great out there as always. I hear 409 California on 36, says Foxman. Packers 14. 14-3 over the Bears. Oh, that's a bitter one. You guys are battling the FIBs. Oh my gosh, the FIBs, the Bears. Puff, puff, pass there, Overland. Landy says just kicking back, watching the game, and having a couple of beers. Doing the American thing. Very nice, Landy. First place challenge right here, says Landy. Yes, warm up your radio. Critical, warm up the radio and give you a howdy shout, says Landy. Roger that. We'll be listening for you. Mr. Spindle Twister, 344. The DX has already picked up a little bit since we started the show. Ronald says, yes, rub the top. It helps warm mine up. I warm mine up with them 79 smoke screens. That always brings in the DX. It's a DX enhancer. Whew. So anyway, welcome back to Sunday services here at the CB Lounge 2112. We've got 9 loungers in the lounge, 5 thumbs up. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do so. We appreciate that. Thank you. We thank you so much. Hello, Phantom Scaler. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. 73's right back to you. Hope you've been doing well. Good to see you again. We got you out there, 220 with another Live Lounger Interceptor with another radio. Are you on a different radio? Uh-oh. It's a little bit of hash and trash out there. Come on, come on. You're recouping. Hello, Jed, UDX183. How you doing, brother? Audio Driver. Hello, everyone, says Jed. There we go. We got a nice copy on you there, 220. That was a nice copy that time, my friend. Like I said, I'm a bit dippy today. I don't know what my deal is. 220 sounding mighty fine in the CB Lounge. 2112 receive. Come on back.
Hey, 2112, you're making a real good trip here to the Show Me State. You're sounding real good. Just figured I'd give you some flowers and join in on the live. 220 with the wave.
That was a nice copy that time there, 220. Much appreciated. We had a nice 9 pounds on you here at the CB Lounge 2112 with that live lounger intercept. Part 2, my friend. Part 2. That 220 just booming into the CB Lounge 2112. We love you. Long time. Very nice, man. How you doing today, Jed? What you recouping from there, Phantom Scaler? If you don't mind me asking, did you have surgery or something? Did you have a bad LSD trip? Well, all that counts is that you're recouping from and you're getting better from whatever has been ailing you, man. Ronald says that time I was using the Anytone. Oh, that radio sounded really loud. Sounded great. Nice job there, Ronald. Phil, how you doing, man? Phil says I tried, but I couldn't make it. Well, keep on giving her a try. Hopefully the DX is going to pick up a bit. Because it's already gotten a tad bit stronger since we started the show. Oh, wow. Heart attack in November 2nd and a quadruple bypass. Oh, my gosh. Well, man, that's gnarly. Well, I'm glad you're recouping, man. I'm glad you're back at it and in the chat. And we send our absolute best wishes to you. And we are glad you're still here with us, Phantom Scaler. That is no joke what you're going through. No joke at all. Well, here's to much better health to you. Yeah, absolute well wishes from everybody. Yeah, I don't recommend it if someone has that on their bucket list. It says Phantom Scaler. Thanks one day at a time. Yeah, I can imagine. Boy, that changes your whole life's perspective there. Wow. Well, everybody feel better out there. Work on your health, I guess. I'm even trying myself. The Anytone is much better radio than the 2K. Bring on the hate. It's just technology, man. Unfortunately, it is a better radio because of technology. But in CB terms and aesthetics and all that, it's not. The 2K is a better radio because that's a real CB radio. If if I catch what I'm saying, the Zenitones and the radio we have here, they're great radios and everything, but they're not a traditional CB radio in the truest sense, like a Cobra 2000 is. These are ham radios, so you know what I mean. Punisher says if you go to 40, then press 10K, you should get 41. What? I apologize, 1900. I'm not that bright, man. Or maybe not. I don't have that one. I got the smaller Quad 6 Pro. I see. Yeah, I think they're completely different radios for the most part. And unfortunately, I know the basics of this radio. Because, you know what I mean? It's a CB radio, so I haven't really looked into changing the, really minute details on it. With the exception of my name right there. I had to change that son of a bitch. I had to figure that one out. And I got rid of FM and the PA mode in the modes section here, so it's only traditional AM upper and lower, which is a lot easier to cycle through. And then the friggin' SWR protection mode was set at like 40, like 40. I have no idea why. So I set it down to 3 where it should be. Right there, 3. But it was set to 40. I couldn't believe it. It was completely useless set at that setting. Hello, J20 Ginger. How you doing there, J20 Ginger? 639 West Coast of Canada listening. Very nice. Good to see you out there, and good to see you, Canada. How you doing? Phantom Scaler says, try it on 39. Roger that. Yeah, Ronald says his radio has a VFO. He can go anywhere on the Quad 6 Pro. That's very nice. Those are nice looking radios. Well, I'm very, very happy with this radio. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I saw the QT40, which is the chrome version of this one. It's the more standard CB radio looking one. I saw it on sale for $129, brand new at Amazon. It's I think that was for Black Friday, so I don't think it's on sale for that much anymore. But if I didn't have this radio here, I would have bought it for $129. Wow, that's a steal. 720 or J20. Geez, what's my problem here? 639's trying to make a call on 39. I'll go ahead and give a call out and see if you can hear me. Phantom Scaler says, I like those AT Quad 5 ends. Is that what I have here? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a Shaka wave. I have 2 Quad 6 Pro, 1 in the shack, 1 in the truck. Very nice, says Ronald. That's a perfect mobile radio, isn't it? CB Lounge 2112. Come on, we're trying. Come on, man! Sorry about that. I scared myself. I lost my cool a little bit there. I've been working on it though. I've been working on my patience. Maybe I need a Ripa, a Kelly Ripa. World Radio 858 is calling. Am I missing you? About that World Radio 858, World Radio 858, CB Lounge 2112. Come on. Somebody's saying something about not caring or something out there. My 1800 says, might get you attention. What, my breakdown? Oh, I see. Turn the Roger beep on 2112. SSB guys love those, LOL. Right. Phantom says, I got two guys just yapping back and forth in my TX. Or my RX, excuse me. In my TX? That doesn't even make no sense. Roger that there, Phantom. Gerald, how you doing, sir? Hello, UDX 2112 from UDX 36 from Battle Crack, Michigan. Machine Gun. How you doing out there, Machine Gun? What's happening, Gerald? Good to see you, my friend. I bet you're freezing your ass off up there, huh? I imagine Battle Creek's pretty cold right now. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a puff. Puff pass. Yeah. Right on, 220. We're passing it to you there. 220. We got a nice copy on you here at the CB Lounge. 2112. Puff, puff, pass to that 220. Very nice, man. 220 always sounds good. He's got a nice sounding station. I believe I hear that 535 Texas, 535 Texas. CB Lounge 2112 waving at you. Oh, 53, that's who it is. Okay. 53 Texas. Is that what I said? Jeez. Hey, Roger that. 53 South Texas, 53 South Texas. Merry Christmas to that 53 South Texas from the CB Lounge 2112. Hopefully you heard me. Good numbers to that 53 Texas from the CB Lounge 2112.
Hey, I hear you. I got somebody plugging my receiver.
Ah.
I hear you in there in between. Hey, I hear you in between.
Roger that there, 53. Roger that there, 53 Texas. CB Lounge 2112. We're standing by. Oh,
Oklahoma Station 366, standing by. Sounding good. 30 miles south of San Antonio. 53. Hey, trying to get it back to you.
We got you there, 53. We got a whole receiver full of that 53 here at the CB Lounge 2112 at the Live Lounge Videogate. No doubt about it. Merry Christmas, 53. Wow.
QTX Oklahoma Station 366, standing by. You can't deny these 5-8
I agree.
Anyway, hey, good to hear you out there. I won't hold you up. I got things to go do, but I might be in here a little bit. Well, hello, Southern Oregon. You're sounding good in Oklahoma. We're starting to have some conditions fade, but man, you just
Roger that there, 53 with the 5/8 wave. 1 foot off the ground. 1 foot off the ground. No doubt about it. Getting across the street there, 53. Have a great rest of your Sunday there, 53 from the CB Lounge 2112. Adios.
Roger. Oh, I'm afraid you have a good one up there in Southern Oregon. It's sounding great. Keep up the good work. Oklahoma Station 366. We'll stand by.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't put... Oh, man, this thing isn't even warm. I usually put a fan on the fins in the back of the radio, but they're not even warm. Ooh, man, it really shakes when I move over there. Well, 53 Texas, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's sounding mighty fine out there, no doubt. I should move to 40. We can do that. Foxman says, I hear you at S1 2112. Very nice. I'm just running barefoot here, so that's not too shabby, I would say. Yeah, 53 was sounding really good. Well, that's awesome. This is how I wanted to use this radio. I just wanted to use it as a standalone. I have the antenna plugged directly into it. I don't have a meter in between or anything. It's just the radio straight to the antenna. And that's exactly how I wanted to use this radio. So I'm very pleased. It's an awesome radio. Let's go to AM here real quick. Well, it's good to use sideband and not be interrupted by a bunch of goofs and shit. So sideband kind of redeemed itself a little bit today. Phil says that's how I always ran my 148. Roger that. Oh, I love those radios. I have a 148 as well, but it just doesn't do good on sideband. It's a really nice radio. I got it brand new. But from the factory, sideband is completely wonky on it. So I don't ever use it. How about it, Channel 23? How about it, Channel 23? CB Lounge, 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. Oh, to where? We heard a station coming back to us out there, CB Lounge 2112 Carson City, Nevada, with a big Northern Nevada wave.
Hey, CB Lounge, I believe it's 2112. You're sounding good. Have a good day out there, my friend. Okay, you will get out of your way.
Hey, we appreciate it out there, no doubt about it. You're sounding mighty fine in the CB Lounge 2112 receive. We sure appreciate the get back. Good numbers to you out there from the CB Lounge 2112. Not sure who that was. Jay. Thank you very much there, Jay. We appreciate it out there, Jay. We didn't catch your 20, my friend. All right, then. Good numbers to you out there, Jay. Good numbers to you from the CB Lounge 2112. Well, it definitely works on AM. Phantom Scalar says, I must be bouncing over you. And that does happen. So, yeah, you might be. Are you getting to California? If you're getting to California, you probably are bouncing right over me. And that's a damn shame. Foxman says he got to Arizona tonight. That's always good. Very nice, dude. All right, let's keep going here. Breaker 17, Breaker 17, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with that wave. Fana, oh, that's right. You're up in, are you in Canada? Someone's in Canada. Now I got all confused. So, nope, Cali is below me, says Phantom Scalar. Roger that. Oregon. Oh, okay. Oh, J20, or where'd he go? Oh, what'd I do? Oh, I lost the freaking chat. I don't know where it went. There it is. Okay. Right on. Hello, Oregon. Landy says, I hear people trying for you, CB Lounge. On 17? Phil says, great radios. I never had a problem on sideband. It's never even been opened or molested in any way. I bought it brand new. The old ones before they were changed. Mint condition. Very nice. So you got it like, is that a Filipino one? Or a Taiwan made one, maybe? Oh, Nebraska 128. Phantom says, using my ICOM 706 MKG2 today. But that's a nice radio. Every ICOM radio I've ever seen has been so nice. I don't know much about them at all, though. CB Lounge 2112 with a Shaka Wave. I like the way that swings. It got nice swing on AM, I gotta say, this radio. Ronald says, just got the Mojave Desert. Very nice. There we go. We got that 220. Hello, 220. Very nice copy on that 220. On the AM side here at the CB Lounge 2112, we've got a live lounger intercept now on AM from Mr. 220. Come on! Sorry about that. I lost my patience a little bit. We had a copy on you out there, 220. We had a big AM copy on that 220 here at the CB Lounge 2112. I think DX just dropped out. Really? Wow, that's amazing. I'm really, really impressed. That's no doubt amazing. We got a solid 9 on you, no doubt about it. No doubt about it there, 220, making a nice trip across the street. Well, the 2K is definitely making a nice trip to northern Nevada, no doubt about it. On a proper CB, that's for sure. All right there, 220. I guess you faded out there, 220. We sure appreciate it out there, no doubt, with that live lounger intercept on the AM side. Right on there, 220 with an AM live lounger intercept here at the CB Lounge 2112. Good job, my brother. Good job on that Cobra 2000. Very nice, man. Very, very nice. Hello, David Jason. How you doing, dude? Good day, sir. That's a nice rig. 73 from 185 Western Newfoundland, Canada. Good to see you, dude. Mr. 185, great to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm up there. Winter sucks. I hate winter. Phantom Scaler says, I have limited space on the desk, so having the removable face is nice with the 706. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yes, man, long time, LOL. Oh, yes, trying to, LOL. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you didn't forget about us here at the CB Lounge 2112. There, Mr. 185. Oh. I think we need a Ripa, boys. Let's go see what's on 11. Never. You never forget. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. 220 says, I just got beer money in Northern California. Good job. I remember the Channel 9 Live Lounger, says Ronald. That's right, huh? CB Lounge 2112 with that double shaka wave. Now, if we get to Hawaii with this radio, that'll be pretty neat. Because that'll be 2,500 miles. That's about the span of the United States from here to Hawaii. Cheers, Phil. Nothing like Skip on Channel 9. That was a fun night. No doubt about it, says Ronald. Yeah, that was cool. I felt like I was breaking the law, though. Breaking the law. $311 here at the CB Lounge 2112. 60 minutes into this DX adventure. 12 loungers in the lounge. 10 thumbs up. Appreciate that. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do so, if you don't mind. Phantom says, all right, guys, I got to go lay down for a bit, getting a bit winded. 73s, catch you all on the air. It's great to see you, Phantom Scaler. And once again, best wishes to you in your recovery, my friend. We'll be holding a good word for you. And we look forward to seeing you again soon, man. So get better. Continue to get better. Appreciate it, man. Have a great week. And if we don't see you again before Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, good sir. And Happy New Year. 2025 was a complete write-off. It was like, it went by in like 2 months' time. I don't appreciate that. I wasn't trying to live 2025 in the fast lane. I was trying to take 2025 as slow as possible. And it still went by, and it seems like just a matter of a couple of months. It's a damn shame. I hate it. Phil says, funny you mentioned breaking the law. Watched Judas Priest Us Festival last night. One for the ages. I was there. If it was 83, I was there. I went to both years, 82 and 83. It was amazing. But I was there for Heavy Metal Night on 83. We saw Van Halen. Van Halen was amazing. 73, Phantom Scaler. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I got to go both years as a little kid. But I wasn't a little kid when it came to music. I knew exactly what music I was there for. I was big time into music, even as a 12-year-old. I really got into music pretty good about 9 years old. I remember starting with Van Halen pretty much. Van Halen and Styx. Of course, Rush. Black Sabbath. But the first Black Sabbath I remember hearing was Heaven and Hell with the Dio. That was the first Black Sabbath I remember hearing. So when I think about Black Sabbath in my youth, I totally think of Heaven and Hell. Because then Ozzy was solo, and I really got into Ozzy big time, of course. Yeah, the US Festival was amazing. The New Wave Day, I went for the Country Day and the Heavy Metal Day. They were all great. Hank Williams Jr. was one of the loudest freaking concerts I ever heard. Hank Williams Jr. was incredible. My friend, his name was Victor, and his mom had him when she was 16, and we were 12, so she was 28 when we were friends, and she was a total metalhead and a total rocker. She was freaking gorgeous. This was 1982, and she took us to both years, 82 and 83, and we got to camp out there at Glen Helen State Park and shit. It was amazing. But it was her and her friends, her boyfriend and his friends, and they had a band and shit. It was pretty awesome, man. But me and Victor, we got full reign of the place. We were allowed to go anywhere we wanted. Didn't matter. We spent quite a bit of time playing with computers. They had a tent with computers in there and a whole shitload of Apple IIs and stuff. So we went in there quite a bit too, when the music that we didn't enjoy wasn't going on, you know? I remember that. My poor friend Victor, he was a hemophiliac, and he wound up passing away when he was 40. So that would have been 2010. So damn shame. When shows were affordable, you know it, Phil. Even the US Festival was affordable for 3 friggin' days. Yeah. Yeah, I hate to hear it too, Phil. He was a good guy. First time I ever saw Van Halen was with him. And he wore the shirt from that concert like he never took that freaking thing off. He wore that shirt for so long. It was the one that had a big lion on it and shit. I can't remember if that was... I think that was Fair Warning. I don't think Diver Down had come out yet. Diver Down. Half great album, half pile of shit. I really hate Dancing in the Streets. I can't stand that song. But Pretty Woman, I hate that song with a vengeance. I hate it by Roy Orbison, and I hate it by Van Halen. Although the beginning of it's really cool, you know, the intro to it, because it's, you know, making noise with the guitar and shit. But once the song starts, it's over with. But then there's some really good songs on that album. They just the names of them escape me, though. Damn it. I think I listened to too much Huey Lewis and the News today, and it wiped out my Van Halen memory. Yeah, Diver Down. Fair Warning, the album before it, man, that album is just freaking incredible. And I just listened to Van Halen 2 just a couple of days ago. I hadn't heard that album in its entirety in probably 20 years or more, maybe longer. Man, what an awesome album. Every single damn song on that album. There's no filler. It's all killer. Van Halen 2, exceptional album. I've been listening to a lot of the Cars lately. I kind of visit them every once in a while, and then I'll listen to them a whole bunch and then put them away for a while. I'll forever love them. Metal Health Rock, says Phil. Sorry I missed that. Yes, it did. I have a Quiet Riot record somewhere in the Kiss Alive 3 dual record with the chrome cover. Oh, wow. It says Ronald. Very nice, man. Yeah, Metal Health was a pretty groundbreaking album for heavy metal. You couldn't run from that album in Los Angeles. It was everywhere, every time you turned around. And I went to the same junior high school as Randy Rhoads. But he went like 8 years previous to me. He already passed away. He had been dead a year when I started at the same junior high that he had gone to, and he had taken a printing class, and he made up a whole bunch of Randy Rhoads guitar school business cards, and in a glass case was all his business cards that he made, that the teacher put his favorite projects that students made and stuff. He put them in this locked glass case. And I remember staring at his business cards as a 7th grader going, wow, I can't believe Randy Rhoads made these cards. You know what I mean? It's just pretty amazing. That was in Burbank, California, John Muir Junior High School. I went there for 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. All 3 years. 9th grade was junior high, too. So I didn't get to high school till 10th grade. And I went to Burbank High School. And I wound up sharing the high school with Tootie. Kim Fields she spent her senior year at Burbank High School, which was my sophomore year. She wanted to spend her last year of high school in a real high school. So she went to Burbank High School. And the only thing I ever said to her was, where's your roller skates? And she just gave me a dirty look, and I never talked to her again. I don't know if you remember, but she had roller skates in Facts of Life. I always thought that was the silliest shit. But they put her on skates because she was so small. She couldn't be seen on the set or something, so they put her on roller skates. Phil, are you talking about David Lee Roth being a smart guy? He definitely is, but he should stop singing, unfortunately. I've seen a recent show of his. Oh my Lord. It's pretty bad. it's pretty darn bad, man, unfortunately. Now he's almost a parody of himself, which is pretty sad. That's when you really should give it up, when you start becoming a parody of your own self. Ronald says, I play with cars. Hell yeah. Let's see if Hawaii can even hear us. I'm blabbing through the DX again. I apologize. Growing up in Los Angeles at the time I was growing up there, I'm telling you, there was no place like it in the 70s and the 80s. But it was also, a part of America. California was still America then. It was still, yeah, you know what I mean? It was part of America then. But I kind of was lucky, and I kind of grew up in the thick of everything down there as far as entertainment goes. Back then, LA was the epicenter of rock music and television and movies and everything. Skateboarding, BMX, all that stuff. Just didn't realize it growing up. You just thought that's the way it was everywhere. You didn't realize that there's not movie studios in every city in America and, back then. So I just thought it was just normal shit to me. And then, of course, my mom worked in the movie industry, so it was even more normal shit. Boobies! You got my attention. Oh, you just read the ticker there, Phil? Or Ronald, I mean. Phil says, I just didn't like what he was always trying to screw the chicks through the camera. I think you're talking to David Lee Roth. He sure had a good solo, couple of solo albums, though. Hey, Pigpen, how you doing? The big oinker waving. We're waving right back at you, brother. Hello, Southern California. Hope you're doing well. Hope the weather's good down there, because it's sure nice up here. Ronald says it's so cold here, it's more like boob darts. I don't think he's yelling for me. I think he's yelling for another 2112, probably in California. Eight balls, is that what he said? All right, cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Perfect SWR, as always. And that's 79 smoke screen to cap things off here at the CB Lounge 2112. Kia car with a nip, eh? Says Phil. Beautiful weather, brother. Nice 78. Oh, man. Perfect. Perfect day for a bike ride. Motorcycle or pedal bike. There's a 2112 in Florida, too. Yeah, there is. That's why I always go by CB Lounge 2112. I never just use straight up 2112 on the radio. Because I knew that I wasn't going to be the only 2112 out there when I came up with my handle 5 years ago. But originally it was just 2112. Then I morphed into CB Lounge. CB Lounge just became a thing. So that became my whole handle. Landy says, go Pack. Go 21-11 over the Bears. I don't know what that even means. That's because they're used to sniffing 2112 Rush, remember. Huh. CB Lounge 2112 Carson City, Nevada. Come on, we're trying. Oh, 21-11 over Packers over the Bears. I got you. Apologize, man. Wow, is that mean they're kicking their ass, or is that a close game? I really couldn't tell you. I am so out of touch when it comes to traditional, baseball, football, things like that. I know nothing about that stuff. Basketball, nothing. Hockey, nothing. Okay, let's move along. Let's go back to a sideband. Sideband has a better, louder audio coming out of that radio than AM does. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a wave. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. Somebody's backmasking out there, playing a record backwards. CB Lounge 2112, come on back. Jed, gotta go. Have company later. All right, Jed, you take care, brother. Have a great rest of your Sunday, my friend. Take it sleazy. We'll smell you later, UDX 183. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. Hello, 1313 Oklahoma. How you doing out there? CB Lounge 2112 with that wave. Hey, Roger that. They're 1313, no doubt about it. Great to hear you in my receive, as always. And we got you on that live lounge video gate as well there. 1313. Hey, Roger that. They're 1313, and you're around 333. 333 on the show clock, my brother. Right on there, 1313. We're sending a Merry Christmas to you from the CB Lounge 2112. Have a great rest of your Sunday there. 1313. Ooh, just out there where I couldn't understand them. CB Lounge 2112, we hear that station calling for us out there. A bit in the mud out there, but we do hear you out there. Ooh, I think he said Indiana. Hello, Scorpion. Ah, bummer. Oh, shoot. I wish I could have understood that guy. Still getting Southern California, says Ronald. Well, I wish I could get some Southern California. Las Vegas. Foxman says, good show. Thank you, Foxman. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying. So what's happening there, Scorpion? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. So Hawaii's trying to get to Las Vegas there. That don't really help. Oh, that's right. We're on sideband, dumbass. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a double shaka shaka. Oh. Well, that's the guy I named the 79 smokescreen after right there, Mr. Eds, World Radio 79. Yeah, that's who he honored the smokescreen with. He loves that smokescreen. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with that puff pass. Yes, around 50, Phil. Yeah, around 50. Pretty darn awesome. I don't think the thing is even warm. No, not at all. The fins on the back of the radio are not even warm. I know I haven't had a long conversation on it, but still. I think what also helps is Scott's radios set this radio up, so you know it's dialed in really nice. So that helps a lot too. This radio was donated to me by Seaweed and Dallas Rife about a little over a year, about a year and a half ago, actually. Now, no, a year and a half, about a year and 3 months ago. So grateful for the donation, and it's absolutely fabulous. But they got the radio from Scott's Radios, and then had it sent to me. Very, 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 very kind and generous of those two gentlemen. And I'm forever grateful for it. So that's the only reason I have this radio. And that's the only reason I have a radio set up by Scott's Radios. It's thanks to Seaweed and UDX 347. Scott's radio is up by me now, says Gerald. Oh, did he move? That's probably the best Anytone radio, honestly. Scott's radio did both my Quad 6 Pro, says Ron. Oh, okay, cool. I actually watched the video of him doing this radio here. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know much about him other than people like his work. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. I hear a lot of people complain about this microphone. I freaking love it. I think it's sweet. But I hear a lot of people, I see a lot of people complain about this style of microphone altogether. I don't see what there is to complain about. I haven't heard anybody tell me it sounds like shit either. From what I understand, it sounds excellent. Ronald says that Scott makes his radios very precise and makes radios very clean and all the power on frequency. I believe it. I'm really impressed in how well this radio works. And once again, I love the fact that I can just plug it straight to the antenna and just use it. I don't have to mess with anything else. I don't even need an inline meter. I like just plugging the antenna right into it. Nice and simple. That's what I like. I'll have to learn how to move the frequencies off like 5 or 10 or whatever. I'll have to figure that one out. I'm sure it's pretty easy. I know how to do the weather. Let's see what the weather is. Look at that. 62 to 72. What is going on here? It's making me nervous.
32 and 58. Fallon, 28 and 56. Lovelock, 27 and 54. Susanville, 29 and 56. Gerlach, 29 and 52. South Lake Tahoe, 26 and 56. Lake Tahoe area, 8,000 feet. 34 and 48.
Oh, it's warming up.
24 and 57. Mammoth Lakes, 32 and 57. Hawthorne, 36 and 58. The following is the recreational forecast for Lake Tahoe. Tonight, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Light winds. Lows 32 to 40.
Wow.
Wind less than 1 foot. Monday, sunny. Light winds. Highs around 56.
It's like spring up at Tahoe.
Monday night, clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Light winds. Lows 35 to 42. Wave heights less than 1 foot. Tuesday, partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming sunny. Light winds.
Sorry. Yeah, it's crazy weather here, but it's like I said, it's making me nervous.
Take that thing in and get her fixed.
Nandy says, hey, Reed, I think they're just jealous because they don't have a microphone like that. No, I see guys that have these microphones and they complain about them. And they say the first thing I do when I get the QT60 is replace the microphone. No splatter boxes, says Ronald. I agree. I love the mics. That radio sounds great with a D104. Oh, I bet. With the adapter. Brings the AM low modulation to life. I have the adapter for this radio. I could hook it to my Jed-made M2. But then I won't be able to change the channels without putting my hand in front of the camera all the time. So just for radio or show reasons, I like this microphone as well. I should try it with the M2 though one of these days. I know I got to switch it from electret to condenser before I do it. 1900 says with the software you can add any VHF frequency to the weather channels, aka listen to VHF police, fire, or 2-meter ham radio repeaters. I never thought about that. I knew that you could do stuff, you could do that with the weather channels, but I didn't think about a VHF police and shit. That's funny, dude. Ronald says I use the stock mics though. I like stock mics. I always use the same realistic microphone when I'm using a realistic radio. This one right here. This one's my favorite incarnation of their dynamic microphone right here. This came with my 1988 TRC 419 radio. It's a great microphone. And then I'm running it through a TRC 417, which is my PA radio. I have two 417s. One is just only for PA. Because it's the best damn PA I've found in any realistic radio was the TRC 417. It kicks ass. Pizzas and beer. Pizza rolls and beer. Ah, Landy's got pizza rolls and beer tonight at the Packer game. And the Packer game. Very nice. Good with beer, huh? Kind of like a cigarette? Man, nothing went better with a beer than a cigarette back in the day when I was a young guy. Phil says, I always use those realistic mics. They are great. They are. They're fantastic. And a lot of the realistic radios, they always design their circuit for their microphone to take full advantage of a dynamic microphone to where you didn't need a power microphone necessarily to sound good on their radios. A lot of the radios were built that way. I know I probably didn't explain that very well. All right, what's going on here? Oop.
I hate winters. I hate the winters. It's horrible. I'd rather be like, what Bob or Ziggy said, around this time of year? Yeah. Tennessee, down the Smokies, yeah, it's time to live. Scott, you out there?
Thought I heard 2112. Oh, damn it. I keep doing that. Hello, UDX267. How you doing, sir? And Travis, there you are. I was wondering where you were at. Hello, all. Shocka wave right back to you, Travis. Good to see you there, 267. Happy Sunday to you guys out there. We're having fun with that Radioddity QT60 today. And we've been getting a lot of great contacts, live lounger intercepts, all that great stuff. It's been a very successful DX adventure today with the QT60. Fabulous radio. So, hope everybody's had a great weekend. Phil says, started using the static 6.3 sticks about 10 years ago. Pretty good mics. Is that a handheld mic? Is that I think I might have one of those. Travis says, read with a modern radio. Damn. Don't worry. Don't you worry, man. I ain't got no ham. I haven't gone no hammy ham. I do enjoy this radio very much so, I gotta say. But nothing beats a actual proper CB radio altogether. I have an Ecstatic 636 on my 99V, says Ronald. Ooh, very nice. Did I stop on 6? Sorry about that. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with that Shaka wave. This is Barefoot, Travis. It is Barefoot. Yeah, like I was saying, I like this radio because it's nice and simple. I just have the antenna plugged directly into the radio. So it's radio out to the antenna. That's it. That's the setup. You can't get more simple than that, you know? So I like that shit. Yeah, Barefoot is cool at times. Sometimes I prefer to have a bit more megawatts going for me. But the whole purpose that I wanted to do with this radio is use it exactly how I'm using it right now. And just use it all by itself. And it's proved to be absolutely fantastic for that. That's a good album from David Lee Roth, Skyscraper. I can hear my bird out there screaming for me. I don't know if my wife's here or not.
Hello, 030 on Disneyland, 030 777
I don't think we've got a Y yet with it, though. At least not today. I think I might have gotten a Y with it before, though. Ooh, that was smooth, 79. Smoke a screen. Because it's good for you, and it's definitely good for me. Ronald says, make a great mobile, too. Oh, for sure. It's just big. You'd probably be, if you have little room, you'd probably be better off with the smaller QT80. This thing's the size of a Cobra 148. Plus, the fin out the back sticks out about 2 inches more. My first DX contact was on a Barefoot stock realistic 23 channel from Atlanta to Canada when I was a little dude. Thought that was the coolest thing ever. It is the coolest thing ever. Still is. Still is the coolest thing ever, Phil. I love that. Realistics, they get down, man. They get down. And back in the day, everybody made fun of Radio Shack. Travis says that radio would fit in my truck, Reed. Well, remember, I drive a Subaru. But I have a radio set up in my Subaru. I have the new Virginia antenna, which supposedly can take up to 120 watts or 150 watts, I think. And then I've got the original President Bill. And it's so small that it fits right underneath my car stereo in a double DIN slot. I have a really cool little setup in my car. And I can talk a good 10 to 12 miles on it on AM. Well, it only has AM. But so far, we've gotten about 10 to 12 miles with it from my base station to the car. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, you have an F350. So Ronald has the room. He's an F350. I think that's what Travis has too. Maybe an F250. My advice for cheap, make a wire dipole for the flat side with spare wire and coax. Then you can switch between the flat side and the A99 or whatever vertical you have, or whatever vertical you have. Also, flat side helps with noise. Roger that. That might be something I might want to look into, actually, instead of putting something else on my roof. And it would be easy to run it under the eave of my roof right outside my window here. And my roof is a V shape. I don't have a flat roof, of course. I live in snow country. F250. There you go, Travis. Punisher says, I have just that as a base setup. I use a switch box to switch between them, but you don't need that. You can just plug and unplug. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do. I just plug and unplug them. I have a switch box, but it's for the radios, not to switch between antennas. It's to switch between the radios. How about it, 17? How about it, CB Lounge 2112? Come on. Ronald's going to put his 2000 on the dash of his car. Get a 142. and Ronald's going to put his 2000 on his dash. Break 2-3, break a 2-3. CB Lounge 2112 are trying. See, every time I try to talk to somebody out there, this thing tries to go to Texas. Watch. CB Lounge 2112. See, it says TX. I don't want to talk to Texas every time I push the talk button. Does it on every channel, too. I think that's why I'm not getting out. Yes, Pearl Harbor Day. Thank you, Jake. I said that at the beginning of the show. I appreciate you bringing it back up again. Once again, yep, Pearl Harbor Day. What is it, 85 years, I think? I've actually been there. I actually made a video there. It's been 15 years since I went, me and my wife. I would like to go back again someday. I don't know if I will or not, but I at least got there one time in my life. To see Pearl Harbor and the Arizona and the Missouri and all that good stuff. And like I said, I made a video of it and stuff. I'll try and remember to put that up on the Facebook group later on tonight, if anybody's interested. But yeah, Pearl Harbor Day. Never forget the greatest generation, that's for sure. My grandfather fought in WW2. And he was in Hawaii. He wasn't in Pearl Harbor, but he did spend time in Hawaii, and he was in the Navy. In the Navy! My brother was in the Navy, too. My dad was in the Air Force. My nephews are in the Marines. I couldn't get in. I couldn't pass the physical for the damn military because my foot damn near got ripped off my body at 2 years old. My dad thought it would be a good idea to put me on the little luggage rack on the back of an old school 10-speed bike back in 1972. And my little dangling feet got stuck in the spokes as he rode away. And it damn near ripped my right foot off my body. And I've suffered ever since to this very day. So my foot pops in and out of its socket, and it has all these crazy problems with my right foot. And so the military didn't want me because I was a freaking defect. I was pissed. Oh, well, what can you do? My dad did that to me. Dumbass. You know, it's weird. Years later, I guess karma came back and got him. When I was about 11, we went out for a bike ride on one of the weekends that he took us for the weekend, because my parents were already divorced by the time I was 11. And we were in Ventura. We were riding along the beach. And my dad had my sister in his lap, and they were riding a 10-speed bike, and she was holding on to the bars along with him, and I was riding next to him on my Diamondback. And my sister grabbed the fucking front brake of the 10-speed that him and my sister were on, and they went completely over the bars. Oh my God, she grabbed a handful of front brake and fucked up my dad. She fucked herself up too, but my dad wound up in the hospital and shit. And right before my eyes, they wrecked. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. And I remember riding back to the house and telling his girlfriend at the time what happened and shit. And she called 911 and we all rushed back down there. He was okay, but he had to go to the hospital and shit. He didn't get fucked up like I did. My injury was for life. But yeah, the karma got him that time. Right in front of my face. Karma said, "Hey, Reed, check this out." Unreal. My father enlisted in the Army right after the attack on Pearl Harbor. He lied about his age. He was 15, says Travis Chapin. Wow. American hero right there. Landy says I'm a goofball. Thank you. Apologize if I missed any of your comments here. I was busy blabbing through the DX again. We were going back to sideband. That's where I was on my way to. Mini grass. CQDX, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. 403. We're at least going to make it to 420. I missed 420 double rip at the last show, too. This little speck is driving me nuts right here. There we go. I might have to go reload this smoke meter. Still ripping now. Might have to go top it off, though. By the way, we got a mid-90s, I think it's a 95 Porsche 911 GT R3. I'm sorry, GT3, not GTR3. GT3. And this is a good old 1983 Porsche 911. I prefer the 83 body style over the 95. I love them both, but I prefer the 83 body style. 267 says you should stay away from bicycles. I know. I maybe you heard me or not, but I've talked about getting hurt on bicycles. Bicycles have hurt me more than anything else. Damn. But that time, I didn't get hurt. Yeah, I've gotten pretty messed up on BMX bikes, that's for sure. But back in those days, we didn't wear no helmets and crap. Our head was the helmet. As long as we weren't knocked out, we continued on. One time I knocked myself out, though, and luckily somebody scooped me up, and apparently this woman that scooped me up picked me up and knew where I lived. Brought me back to my house and gave me to my mom. Knocked out. Knocked myself cold. Cold out. That hurt. It still makes me squirm when I think about it. Yeah, Travis, Master Sergeant. Green Beret. That's pretty badass. I agree, Phil. And we thank you, Travis. We thank you so much. It's already starting to get dark here. Wow. I think our window of DX might have run out, maybe. I could have picked a better time to start the show then. Because when we started, there wasn't very much DX at all, and then it picked up and got really good, and now it's freaking going away again. Didn't they change the name to Fort Bragg to Fort Liberty during the senior years, the dementia years, and now, of course, Daddy Trump changed it back to Fort Bragg, I believe, or Pete Hegseth. Somebody did. Love Pete Hegseth, that's for sure. That guy is awesome. Hello, Standing Stones. How you doing, man? We're in the mud now. How about it out there? How about it? CB Lounge 2112 Carson City, Nevada. Come on. See, it called Texas again. Ducketh of Muddeth. Exactly. Exactly. How about it out there? How about it? CB Lounge 2112. We're trying. Ouch. Well, if the weather's nice tomorrow, I'm going to go to the skateboard bowl. Spend an hour or two riding the skateboard bowl. Like an old man. Now, I don't fly out of that thing or anything like that. I don't pull no air or anything, but I can definitely grind and drop in and skate around and surf it pretty good. But I'm still practicing, and until I'm better, I won't put it on video, but eventually I will. If only I had a GoPro or video back when I was in my snowboarding days, I would have some amazing footage to share. Absolutely amazing. Amazing scenery, amazing snow, amazing riding, just amazing pot smoking, amazing everything. Best times of my life. The healthiest times of my life. It was 10 or so years that I rode a snowboard. I miss it greatly. And I'm lucky I was able to snowboard with the way my ankle is and skateboard. But as long as I got nice high tops on that are holding my ankle, giving it support, I'm good to go. Hey, Dominique, how you doing out there? Dominique Lapeo, hello, everybody. A quick hello from Paris before I go to bed. It's 10 after 1 in the morning in Paris. Hope you're all doing well, and it's great to see you, Dominique. Hope you're doing well too, my friend. Thank you for coming by to say hello. Always great to see you. And a big Merry Christmas to you out there, Dominique. I hope things are going great for you out there in Paris. Phil says a buddy of mine was stationed at Bragg in the 90s. He was doing PT and the regulars saw a bunch of guys with beards and were ripped, and the regulars were told never talk to them. Yeah, I guess beards are gone again. No more beards. I think Hegseth says no more beardos in the military. Wake up early and a full week concert's coming, says Dominique. Very nice. Well, you have a great week ahead and have great concerts. Yeah, he's lucky. He gets to work with music. That sounds like a great career to me. Beer? I got one here, says Travis. You're welcome, Dominique. I'm out of beer and spice rum, says Ronald. Dude, what is up with that? Standing Stone says, I love music. Yeah, me too. Like I said, I got into music at a really young age. Actually, my first record I got in 1976 when I was 6 years old. I got a record player and 2 records. I got Puff the Magic Dragon. I forget who did that. Was that Peter, Paul, and Mary? I got the 45 of Puff the Magic Dragon, and then I got a 45 of This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us from a band called Sparks. And that's a band that I still listen to this very day. And they still make new music. So they've been a part of my life for 50 years now. But those are my first 2 records I ever had in my life. And then, of course, as I got older, I got into Van Halen and Styx. I was talking about that earlier. Bands like that. And then got into Ozzy Osbourne really big when he became solo. And I was a metalhead. But then new wave music was around at the same time too. But all my friends were heavy metal guys. They're all tough dudes. And I liked new wave music also. I actually loved new wave music secretly. But I didn't want them to call me names. So I just act like I only liked metal, But secretly, I liked reggae music and new wave music and even pop music to an extent. But if you were to say that to the heavy metal guys, they'd kick your ass. You fucking jerk, man. It's Maiden or nothing. We're going to kick your ass. If I said, dude, I like Duran Duran, they would have beat me to a pulp. All right there, Dominique. You have a great night. Talk to you next weekend, says Dominique, and God bless you. God bless you as well, Dominique. You take it safe out there and have a great week. Can't believe it's December. Unbelievable. End of the year already. I was just getting used to writing 2025. Hungry Like the Wolf. That's a great song. Yes, a closet new waiver. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh. Okay, what do we got? 4:15. We got 5 minutes. I'm gonna go mess with this bowl real quick before I run out of time for the 420 double ripper, if you don't mind. And I'll put you on channel 6. Oh, you are on channel 6. Oops, wrong way. Leave you on channel 11. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. There we go, right there we go, all ready to go. Okay, 4:18. Thank you, Travis. We're counting it down. Puff, puff, pass from the CB Lounge. Bring out the RC Colas there, Fox man. Drink one for me. Those guys wouldn't have bothered you if I was there, says Travis. You would have beat me up too. Rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. Duran. No, I'm just kidding. Puff the Magic Dragon. Yes. Great song. Live by the Sea. Motherfucker, live by the sea, that Puff the Magic Dragon. Okay, counting down here. 511 sounding good. Hopefully we can talk to 511. Countdown. 420's coming up, boys. Come on, 420. Come on, 420 right there. 420 right there. 420. Oh, yeah. Double rip it. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Double ripper. 79 a smoke screen? Oh, shit. Rip a two, right there, rip a two. Oh, boy, rip a two. And that double rip a 420 here at the CB Lounge, 2112. Double ripper. Oh, man. All right, I'm all right. Oh. Boy. Yes, you made it just in time, Overland. Thank you, Travis. My favorite punk band is Fear. Oh, that's cool, man. Says Phil. I love Lee Ving. They actually have a new song out, Fear does. I can't remember what it's called. It's pretty awesome, though. Yeah, I was surprised to see new music from Fear. Incredible. Oh, I got some Vicks now. All right. Yeah, look it up, Phil. I wish I knew the name. I can't remember the name of the song or anything. But I did watch the video, and I was like, holy. That's leaving right there. That's Fear. I can't fucking believe it. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think there was a lot of naked women in it, or almost naked women in it. Oh, the high-test corn cough syrup. Holy, I'm going to do some robos. CB Lounge, 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a Shaka wave. CB Lounge, 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on, come on. Yes, I'm a ducketh, a muddeth. That Porsche is so gorgeous. Man, I'd love to have a silver Porsche like that. Fuck. I'd really want to lower my damn Impreza, but that's just a stupid thing to do living in snow country. So I won't. Travis likes the 911 and 944. I love the 944s and the 928s. I like those front engine Porsches. Those are gorgeous cars. I even like the 914. My friend years ago, he had a little blue 914 that we used to go up to Tahoe in. That little car booked. It was awesome. Packers over the Bears. The Bears still suck, says Landy. Travis says, lowering the Subaru makes as much sense as lowering my 4x4 F-250. Not cool. I agree. But they sure look good all lowered down. Not the F-250s, but the Subarus. But yeah, it's not good for the car, and it doesn't make much sense living where you need the all-wheel drive to get around and not be a snowplow. My car's completely stock. I've done nothing to it besides a little bit of wiring for stereo system and a CB radio. It replaced speakers in it. tint the windows. That's it. Yokohama tires on it. Where we live, you need 4x4. Yeah, around here too. Yeah, around here you do too. Not year round though. You know, only in the winter. I think you're probably saying you need a 4x4 year round, probably where you live at. How about it out there? How about it? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. Aloha 511, Aloha 511, CB Lounge 2112 of that Shaka wave. Standing Stones has two cars, a 2017 Grand Cherokee, which is his wife's car, but he drives it a lot. But my car is an 02 Mercury Marquis. I love that car. Aspen green. Oh, wow. Has the cop rim, center cap, and beauty rim. Very nice. That's a cruiser right there. Cool car, man. Had to help my mom and his French bulldog, maybe? Or his French next door neighbor, I see. Put a new battery in his mom's van. Very nice. You have a French next door neighbor, huh? I wonder if he knows Dominique Lapeo. Just kidding. Never needed to use overdrive in your car? There, Standing Stones? I had an 89 Ford Bronco. It was awesome. I sold it to buy my wife a wedding ring. Damn it. So she's been walking around with my Bronco on her finger for 20 years. Yeah, that was the end of my Bronco. Oh, well. I'm glad I had the equity. But I really had a lot of fun in it. And the stereo system I had in it, it pounded so fucking hard. Holy shit. That stereo pounded in that truck. Broncos are just made for bass. That's all there is to it. It's funny, her and I just pointed that out to her the other day about how she was wearing my Bronco on her finger. Like a couple days ago. Yeah, it was cool. It was blue. If I remember, I'll put pictures of it up on the Facebook group too. So so the Pearl Harbor stuff and the Bronco. Hopefully I can remember that. Pearl Harbor and Bronco. I should write shit down, but I just don't. I think we're in the mud now. It's already almost dark here. We are in the shadow of the Sierra Nevadas, so it gets dark before it does in California here, even though we're right next to California, only because we're in the shadow of the mountains. Which makes it a bitch in the winter, because there's parts of town that never thaw out through the whole winter, because it's always in a damn shadow. And my driveway is one of those. Ronald says I had an 86 OJ Bronco, white with red interior. Mine was Eddie Bauer edition, so it had tan. Um, Also had an 86 Bronco 2. My wife's mom had one of those. It was cool. On 33s, oh wow. With an EFI 302 in it. Oh wow, that's bitchin'. Fucking A. Now my wife drives a 2021 Bronco now, a Bronco Sport. And it's cool, and everything, but it's not like the classic Bronco. It doesn't compare. But it is nice, but it doesn't compare. Phil said I had a 79 Bronco in the 90s. It would idle up a mountain. Hell yeah. Broncos rust away here, says 1776. Yeah, I bet. There's a top tier Bronco restoration shop here. Man, those things are worth a ton now. Yeah, the first generation Broncos are awesome, Travis. Sounds like Phil might move up your way, Travis. Yeah, West Virginia's awesome. That's where UDX 347 is building a cabin. It's probably almost done with it. I don't know. Did a really nice job. I know that. Late 60s, early 70s Broncos for Travis. Yeah, I like those too. Those things are worth a pretty penny, those ones. When I worked at the gas station in high school, after work, gas was 33 cents a gallon. And my boss had an old school Bronco 3 on the tree. Oh, they made a Bronco with 3 on the tree? Is that what the old ones had? I didn't know that. 33 cents a gallon. When I started driving, gas was 90 cents a gallon. 90 cents. I could imagine 33 cents. I started driving in 1986. $40 years ago now. Wow. Boy, 1986, that's one of the best years of my life. I'm hoping 2026 is going to be kind of cool like 1986, but I doubt it. You know who's going to ruin it for us all. We already know who ruins it for everybody. We won't even talk about them. The new Broncos did fare well in front end crash. Really? That surprises me. It seems like the whole inner fenders are missing. There's like, I don't know. They just don't build cars like they used to. It looks like it just, maybe it's a crumple zone. I don't know. Well, that's good to know. I appreciate that. You could fill up a GTX for like $7. Says 1776. GTX, awesome car. My late half-brother had 4 of those first-gen Broncos with the 300, is that I6 or L6? Or a 302 V8. I think that's a straight 6 to 300. Wicked cool. 4 speeds. You know what was also cool back then was the Land Cruisers. Toyota Land Cruisers. Frickin' rule. A kid near here, I think he passed. He did, he died? Is that what you're saying? He redid a 67 Bronco, maroon and white, big shocks, real good mechanic. And then he died in it or something? Inline 6, I see, Jake. Hello, Jake. How you doing, man? First gen 4Runners, absolutely, Travis. My dream, with a removable top and everything. Oh man. And I put that on 33s with 15-inch wheels, old school. I like old school with the big fat tires and shit. Unlike now, it's big giant wheels with basically low profile off-road tires. It's kind of weird. I like some of that too, but I prefer the old 33s, 38s, 40s, 44s on a small rim. Not on a 20-inch wheel, but on a 15-inch wheel. And I love Toyotas, especially 80s Toyotas, 70s and 80s Japanese vehicles altogether. I still love Japanese, even new Japanese cars. But I prefer 70s and 80s, and in the 90s even, for all vehicles, really. I have an 07 Subaru. I'd prefer if it was a 97. I like old cars. I'm so sick of SUVs. Everything looks the same. That's what I do like about the new Bronco. It looks like a Bronco, and it doesn't look like everything else. The new Volkswagens are ugly, and I'm not impressed with them. And besides the GTI, I do like that one, the Golf. How can you not like that car? But even Toyotas and Nissans, everything all looks the same now, and it's boring. I don't like that Toyota makes giant trucks instead of the small trucks anymore. All the trucks, the Japanese makers, they're all as big as American trucks now. That's what I loved about Japanese trucks, is they weren't big. Oh, my dog is barking. Stand by. What are you barking at? Relax. Well, I guess my wife has left. She must have been gone for a while now, so we didn't discuss dinner, so I'm not sure what she's doing about that. So I imagine she'll be bringing dinner back whenever her return time is. Anything past 2015 is garbage, says WR1411. Hello, WR1411. Good to see you. You think even that far back, 2015? I have a 2015 Yamaha FZ07 motorcycle, but I still think current motorcycle technology and build quality is still as good as it's ever been. So I don't lump motorcycles into that myself. So I guess we won't count motorcycles. But I do have a 2015. Travis said I had a 92 Toyota Mini 4x4 truck, pre-Tacoma. I prefer the pre-Tacoma as well. 4-cylinder automatic transmission, manual hubs. Very nice. My dream 4x4 from Toyota would be an 86 SR5 4x4. With a 22R motor in it. But I would prefer a manual transmission. I would prefer my car had a manual transmission, but you can only get a manual transmission in the WRX, and those are lousy snow cars, and we couldn't afford it. Yeah, 86, 87, 88, around those years. There, Travis. Yeah, the 22R motors, they rule. They do. Those motors, those are best motors I think that Toyota ever made. I miss the days of simple cars. I prefer to have manual doors, locks, manual windows. I remember back in the day, that's all I ever wanted was power windows and door locks and all that shit, and air conditioning. Now I could give a crap. None of my cars ever had any of that until I got a Bronco. No, until I got my Taurus. I had a Taurus SHO for a short time. That had a Yamaha motor in it. Yamaha made that SHO motor for that Taurus. And I had that for a short time, but I got bitten by the Bronco bug, and I got a Bronco not too long after I got the damn car. Like, I had the car a year, that's it. I don't even have pictures of it, which sucks. It was beautiful and hauled fucking ass. That car was so fast. Front wheel drive. Could do freaking second gear chirps with a front wheel drive car. With an automatic. WR1411 has a 23 Tacoma. Very nice. And a 93 or 83 Toyota. There you go. I bet that Tacoma is awesome, man. I don't hate Toyota trucks. I just wish they made the small ones again. And the front ends of their newer trucks are getting quite big and ugly, I gotta say. I just saw a Tundra, a brand new one that my neighbor got the other day. Incredibly beautiful gray color and everything. And it looks great from the side, but the front end of that thing is so ugly. So ugly. I hate it. It is 10 times the size of a grill of a Toyota truck back in the 80s. My tow rig is an 04 Dodge Diesel. Piece of shit, but it tows good, says 1411. Oop. I think DX is done for. Shoot. You fucker. Damn. I think that's all she wrote, boys. Oh, maybe not. I think maybe Hawaii's still out there, baby. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on, come on. Oh, I love Celicas. Oh, of all years. That's yes, I love Celicas. I love the Celica Supra. I'd say the best fucking year of that car was probably 88 or 89. My friend Steve had one. It was a beautiful maroon one. I think it was 89. And it had big, beautiful chrome wheel. Oh my God, that car was drooling over that car. And was fast. Oh, it was really fast. Yes, the Celicas. I liked all their little cars. The Tercel, that was a good little car. And that was part of the Celica lineup, or Corolla lineup. I think that's a Corolla Tercel, actually. And of course, the Corollas were cool, and the Corolla wagons. They made so many cool cars. Yes, the 70 Celicas were awesome. My wife loves those cars too. I have a few in my Matchbox collection or my diecast collection. I like vehicles of all kinds pretty much. I love lowriders, like traditional lowrider cars with hydraulics and shit. I love 4x4s. I love mini trucks. My favorite stuff, obviously, is things that are lowered. If it's lowered, I love it. If it's put on the ground, I love it the most. Put it flat on the pavement. A little bit of air bag set up there so you could pop it up and then go on drive off. But you could put it on the ground when you want to. Oh, yes, very expensive, the vintage Japanese. No doubt about that, 1411. I knew they would be, too. Back in the day, I knew all the stuff that we were tooling around in would be worth something someday. I used to kind of joke about it. I'd say, imagine this little Toyota truck here will be a classic one day. Yeah, these things are garbage. Japanese junk, they would say back then. I knew better. I didn't fall for that crap American-made stuff. I knew that Japanese made a way better car than we ever could, back in the 80s at least. We were not making very good cars back in the 80s. You got to admit it. And I think the hate on Japanese cars back in those days was paranoia. But I love both American, German, and Japanese, and British. I like all different cars. I have a spare 22R in the shed. It says 1411. Damn. I bet that's worth some money now. 96 Supra. Oh, yes, very nice. 96 Toyota Supra is my dream car. Well, one of. Had an 89 and a 1980 Celica. That's awesome. Yes, the 96 Supras are sweet. I think they had one of those in Fast and Furious, didn't they? An orange one? I love RX-7s too. I love Mazdas also. Mazdas are awesome. Mitsubishis are awesome. I had a Dodge Ram D50, which is actually a Mitsubishi Mighty Max. It was one of the best vehicles I ever owned. And it was on the ground, but I had an air shock set up on it so I could pump it up and drive it safely. But it would rip dots off the road, the reflective dots. I could go down the road and then I could dump all the air and bop, bop, bop. I would pull all the dots off the road with the damn cross member of my frame. I know that's not good for the cross member, but it sure was fun. I used to have one. I stopped and went and picked one up. Had a big chunk of asphalt attached to it and shit. I don't know what happened to that. I must have thrown it away. Yeah, no skip. Oh, right as I say that. D50 is an excellent truck. I had the 4x4 version also. I had a 84 lowered version, and then I had an 85 4x4 version at the same time. The 4x4 I got for $200. I wound up selling it for $900 so I could move. Great trucks, yes, I loved them. I wish I still had my 84. It was set up beautiful too. And 98% of the work on that truck I did all by myself. Every bit of it. But I did not lower the front end of the truck. I just didn't have the technology to do that. Because it wasn't torsion bars. It was a spring front end, independent suspension. So I wasn't able to take that shit apart and cut the springs and crap. So I had to take it to a professional shop to lower it in Las Vegas. Someone's taking a big dump out there. I heard, oh yeah. Chi chai, ching chong bang ding bong. Ching chong dang 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 bang ding ding chong bang bang ding da. Ching chong bing bang ling long. Ching chong bing bang ling long. Boy, aren't I mean? I'm just very, very inconsiderate, aren't I? How dare I? How dare I be so insensitive? Ching chong bing bang ding dong. Oh, ching chong bing dong ding dong. Love you long time. You have girlfriend Vietnam? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a puff pass. You Siri round eye. That's just mean, Travis. Hawaii is way out there. I'm sad we didn't get a Hawaii contact, or did we? Now I don't remember. I don't think we did. 1411 says I can hear Hawaii here in Sacramento, and a couple of Aussies also. So it's about the end of the cycle for today then. Because usually Hawaii and Australia, they're the last two out the door. Hawaii is usually the last one out the door. I didn't even get to hear Australia. Maybe you heard maybe one or two earlier. I used to know a guy with a 70s model D150. Very nice. 4x4 Dodge in two-wheel drive. In two-wheel drive, it is front-wheel drive. Really? Little boy booming in here on 17, says Jake. All right, let's go down there. Well, that's no lie. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with that puff pass. Aloha, little boy. Aloha, little boy. CB Lounge 2112 with that shaka wave. Nice, Jake. When he did a burnout, both front tires left posi marks. In four-wheel drive, it was all tires roaching. That's badass. I always love those power wagons and shit, especially the one on Simon and Simon. I think Rick drove it. I think it was Rick's truck. Rick Simon. Yeah, power wagons are the shit. And the Ram Charger, the Bronco, the Dodge Bronco, basically, the Ram Charger. Simon and Simon, I loved that show. That was one of my favorites when I was growing up. The fact they filmed it in San Diego was even better. Great location for a TV show, at least back then. Oh, the Trail Dusters were the same? Really? That was a Plymouth? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. 318s were good motors. I had one in my van that I sold. The last vehicle I had before my Subaru was the 318. My Dodge van. I kind of miss it. But it got converted into a camper. So the person that bought it put it to use, so I'm glad. Plymouth Trail Duster, Dodge Ram Charger, there you go. And then the Dodge Ram 50 was the same as the Mitsubishi Mighty Max, and a Plymouth Arrow. Was it a Plymouth Arrow pickup truck? I think those were both Mitsubishi. Well, I know they were. But was it the Plymouth Arrow? Was that the name of the Plymouth version? God, I got cottonmouth. Gnarly. Well, I guess I'm in the mud. How about it out there? How about it, CB Lounge 2112? Come on. Ooh, I like those cars too. My favorite car I drove daily was my Nissan 200 SX. Very nice. SER. The SR20DE engine, 5-speed limited slip front wheel drive. Those 200 SXs are fucking awesome hatchbacks. Yeah, I like those cars a lot too. Nissan made a solid car back then, man. A Natty will fix that, 2112. Fix what? I pronounced the G in gnarly and gnats and gnomes. Gnarly, gnats, and gnomes. Very nice. Landy needs to get a beer. I got the hiccups. I'm getting really hungry. Hopefully my wife comes home soon with dinner. Oh, with the cottonmouth, I got you. Luckily, I have a big thing of water here. No more 70-mile burger. Remember I said they finally rebuilt the Carl's Jr. after it being gone almost 14 years, and we had to go to Reno to get a Western bacon cheeseburger, which was a 70-mile round trip. So they rebuilt our Carl's Jr. finally. And their food's awful. I'm so pissed. I could really use an In-N-Out burger today, and hopefully she reads my mind and brings me a In-N-Out burger. Hello there, Andy. I'm having trouble with the English again. Aquariums maintained by Andy, 8408. Good to see you, sir. Hello, Mississippi. Oh, dude, you don't owe me any apology, man. It's not like I was a raging alcoholic and I'm still trying to stop drinking or something. I haven't drank since I was 20. I didn't even wait to be 21 before I quit. Because of Sweet Mary Jane. Sweet Mary Jane said, hey, why don't you come over here and hang out with me? And I said, I think I'm going to do that. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. Come on. But I would drink a beer with you. It wouldn't kill me to drink a beer. It's just not something I do. But if I met up with you, Travis, and you said, here's a beer, have a beer with me, I would drink a beer with you, dude. I wouldn't say, oh no, I don't drink. Now, I do get uppity about cigarettes, though, I gotta admit. Since I've quit smoking, I hate the smell of cigarettes. I can't stand it. I didn't think I'd be that way either. I swore I wasn't going to be that way, but it just happened anyway, whether I liked it or not. I can't stand the smell of cigarettes. I haven't smoked in over 8 years now. Travis says cigarettes stink anymore. Former smoker here. They really do. They smell awful. And they're so pointless. But I would never say to somebody, don't smoke around me. If you know what I mean, or walk up to some. Well, let me rephrase that. If I walked up to somebody and was talking with them and they pulled out a cigarette and smoked, I wouldn't say a word. You know what I mean? Now, if somebody came up and stood next to me and had a cigarette going and just started smoking in my face, then I'd have a problem. But I wouldn't tell somebody who is visiting with me if they wanted a cigarette not to smoke around me. I would never fucking do that, ever. Phil says, if you're ever in Atlanta, I'll buy you a beer, brother. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that, man. Believe it or not, I would love to get out that way one of these days. My idea of a vacation is to go amusement parks, of course. I don't know if that's even a good thing anymore, to go to amusement parks with a certain segment of our society wrecking everything for everybody, including amusement parks these days. So, but yes, I would love to come out that way and visit a few parks out your way. I really, really want to go to Virginia, not because I want to go to Virginia, but just because I want to go to Busch Gardens. But traveling's very hard for me, and especially traveling to somewhere that isn't 420 friendly. Luckily, Ohio is 420 friendly, and they got two of the best amusement parks in the whole world there. Cedar Point and Kings Island. So I haven't grown up when it comes to that shit. That's where me and my wife met, was at an amusement park. We were both ride operators. And I just never grew out of it. I've always loved amusement parks since I was a little kid and always will. I quit cigarettes years ago. I dip snuff anymore. I can live without lips, not lungs. I don't mind dip as long as you don't leave your full can of spit in the floorboard of my car, and then after I drop you off for work. My friend Lee, he left a full aluminum can full of spit in the floorboard of my car, my Scirocco, and I dropped him off at work, and I drove off, and that fucking thing fell over and spilled all over the floorboard of my car. I still want to throw up from it thinking about it now. I was so fucking mad. Holy shit, I'm still mad about it. He didn't even say sorry. But I also didn't take him to work anymore. Yeah, I'll never forget that. So yeah, as long as you don't spill your spit, it's all good. Fuck you, Lee. That stained my carpet, and that wreaked havoc on my Scirocco, man. And my Scirocco was badass. Didn't have to smell like ass. That was rude, wasn't it? I know it was probably an accident. He didn't say, oh, I'm going to get him and leave this here. But still, I wish he had paid a little more attention. And I'm one of those people that I take absolute immaculate care of my car. I know everything, every nook and cranny of my car. That's just how I am. So it's not like I could friggin' ignore it. I use an old Gatorade jug with a screw-on cap for my spit jug. There you go. Better safe than sorry. Well, this is just like an empty Pepsi can or something. Beer can or whatever it was. Landy says beers are like Frito-Lays. You can't eat just one. Wasn't that Pringles? That's kind of like me and the jalapeno flavored Cheetos. Holy, that's cheese crack right there. It really is. It's cheese crack. Jalapeno flavored Cheeto, crunchy Cheetos. That's my weakness right there. I want one right now. I want one now, I say. I'm getting hungry. Oh, shit. Sometimes my wife will listen to the show while she's out and about. So if you're out there, boo-boo, I'm hungry now. Please come home with the cure for hunger. Thank you. Please and thank you. Either don't dip in someone else's car or spit in a bottle with a cap. And then take it effing with you. That's all I asked for. I know he didn't do it on purpose, but it still raised havoc. And I didn't give him a ride anymore because he didn't apologize. The fact that he didn't apologize, that's when that really irked me the most. Or even offer to clean it up or anything. Of course, I cleaned it up immediately. I went to the car wash and, got the vacuum out and vacuumed it up and then shampooed the carpet and crap. I didn't leave it in there to fester. But it cost me like $5 to fix it. And $5 in 1989 is like almost $20 now. So, and I was only making $4 an hour. That was $1 more than I made an hour to fix it. Times were tight back then. Times are tight, but times are better. Just way better. Hey, Reed's wife, he wants pizza rolls tonight, says Landy. I wouldn't mind. I think we might have some too, and we have an air fryer. Sorry, I'm yelling over the damn radio again. I think DX is done now. I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. We're almost done with this bowl here. It's basic etiquette, says Phil. I agree. And he wasn't like drunk or anything. He just forgot. But basic etiquette also is to kind of say, sorry about that. I know you love your car. And my spit probably didn't add much to it. 12 ounces of it. 12 ounces of it. Oh God, it was all slimy and shit when I was vacuuming up with a hose. Oh God, I almost threw up. Oh, it was horrible. Oh man. Oh shit. Sorry about that. We can talk vehicles and bands if Skip shits the bed. That's what we've been doing. There, Travis. Yes, it was a full can. It wasn't a couple of spits. He had that can with him all day long by the time I dropped him off at work. He was a printing apprentice at the local newspaper, which is called the Signal. The Newhall Signal. That's where he worked at. In Valencia, California. Back when I lived there. It was right before I moved to Nevada. Was it wintergreen? No, it just smelled like barf, dude. Literally, it smelled like barf. It didn't smell like chewing tobacco. It smelled like that guy Ralphed in my car completely. Yeah, that was awful. I saw it fall over as I was turning the corner down the street a little bit, and then I watched it all just pour out of there. There was nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. But I, of course, pulled over as soon as I could and threw the can out of my car. But it had emptied itself by then. Oh, ugh, fucking gross. That's worse than smoking. God damn it. Oh well, what can you do? Cheers to you guys out there. I'm kind of just waiting for my wife now to get home. Oh, there's breaker. I don't mean to waste your time out there. 79 smoke screen. Nope, still got Hawaii. Dallas, how you doing? I was talking about you earlier. I was talking about how much I appreciate the donation of this fine radio by you and Seaweed for the CB Lounge 2112. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this fantastic radio. Good to see you, Dallas. Hope you're doing well. I was also talking about how you were building a cabin in West Virginia, and you might even be done with it by now, and I'm not sure. And how awesome of a job you're doing on it, or did on it. That place is beautiful. Yeah, that wasn't you, huh? Not wasting our time. I look forward to this, man. Thank you, Travis. I'm hoping to get to 511. Oh. Oh, 316. That was 511. Aloha 316. What was it? 316? God, I have like a 1 millisecond memory. Holy, I'll just call out at CB Lounge. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a double shaka wave. I think he said 316. I don't think I have the conditions anymore. We did really good on this radio today, though. No doubt about it. It does great on AM and sideband. And like I was saying before, I love the fact that I can just plug my antenna straight into the back of it, and nice and simple. Radio, coax antenna. That's it. It's very nice. I like simplicity. And that's exactly how I wanted to use this radio. So very, very stoked with it. CB Lounge 2112 with a shaka wave.
Shaka wave, man. I'm going to lose somebody on the ball, man, because you guys are calling out there.
Come on, man! Sorry about that. Well, I can't hear anybody, so I don't know who I'm keying on. 666. Did 666 come in? Hello, 666. God, I'm blind. There you are, right there, right at the bottom. How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. I will put out a cabin video next time I go up in a few weeks to take care of some paperwork. Ah, I'd appreciate that. That'd be cool. Have you guys checked out Dallas's channel? You should check it out if you haven't already and give him a subscribes and likes and all that good stuff. Give him a love you long times. You're more than welcome to put your link in the chat, Dallas. Or you can click the little 3 dots and I think you can go right to his channel from there if you have a blue wrench. And I think everybody here does. You know, at first I didn't like the shorts because they're in vertical video and shit. But I kind of like them now that they made them where you can do up to 3 minutes with them. They're kind of cool for doing highlights and stuff as well. So I enjoy the shorts. So Dallas makes shorts is where I'm going with that. Dallas makes shorts as well. So, and those are cool to watch. And then I did a vertical live stream, and that was pretty cool too. But I guess it makes it a little difficult to use the chat, unfortunately. So the only time I'll ever do a vertical live stream is if I'm using an emergency radio. Because it totally fits perfectly to do an emergency radio live lounge video gate in vertical video. So the next one I'm planning to do is the GE Help 2. Because we had a really good show with the GE Help 1 last time. Oh, what the fuck are the Chinese down here? How you doing out there, guys? Mr. 666, Mr. 347. The biggest achievement I've completed lately, in my opinion, is overcoming those shit DC sampling cables and made my own PL259s. Very nice. So you had some bad connections or something, Dallas? I don't mean to yell at you guys over the static. That's bullshit. Maybe I should just use this, and I'll just talk to you guys through this thing. My neighbor must think I'm some kind of fucking weirdo. Nothing I invented. I've only seen 2 other people do it. It's the single most important upgrade, in my opinion, if you run bird line sections. I made a couple posts and videos. You did. I meant to comment on them. I don't think I did, though, damn it, because I'm a jerk. I'm a total jerk. Thank you for saying that, Reed. You're welcome. I'm not sure what I said, but you're welcome. Attention Kmart shoppers. We haven't had a Kmart here since 2003. That's when our Kmart closed. And it only was open from 94 to 2003 and went out of business. Oh, about being a weirdo, I see. I bet that's what you're talking about. My neighbors know I'm a weirdo, says Dallas. I think my neighbors just think I'm a jerk. I don't like talking to people outside of my show. No, I really keep to myself though a lot. I give a fuck about what people think of me, says Travis. I pretty much could care less too. With there's exceptions. I mean, I care what you guys think about me. So I can't say that applies 100% for me, at least. Well, you could say I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Chinese down. You're very welcome, Chinese down here. Freudian slip, says Peter. Hello, Peter. How you doing? What's happening there? Peter U7C1W. I think you are cool, Reed. Thank you, Travis. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. What's happening, Peter? How you doing, dude? Man, I'm so freaking hungry now. Come on, woman, get home. I'm hungry. I need a sandwich. I like to walk out in the backyard when I know my neighbors are looking and grab my tower while walking by and yell out in pain. Then just start singing the national anthem loudly. Just say, dude, yeah, that'd be pretty bizarre. Well, what the fuck is the Chinese are down here? You want to hear that again? What the fuck is the Chinese are down here? I know it's probably not said exactly like that in the movie. Hot Dog the movie. That's what that's from. I was cool to a couple of mine and realized they were DX, so now I treat them the same way. FM. I must have missed something. Don't mind me. If I butcher your comment, it's not on purpose. I'm just not that bright. I'm just working with the little intellect that the good Lord above gave me. That's all. The very little intellect that I have. Less than a gigabyte. I know that. Oh, somebody went back to. Oh, she went back to get you pizza rolls, says Landy. Maybe. Mexican food, Reed. Can't go wrong. I agree, Scorpion. I mean, if she brings me Mexican food, I certainly won't complain. But I had some last night. So I doubt she'll get more tonight. Phil says, dicks! You dick! Remember that from Fast Times? Yeah, I heard he called him a dick and then stabbed him. No, that's not how it went. Or punch him in the face or something like that. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Wow. Me and my wife, we heard the song Valley Girl today for the first time in ages. And we both grew up in the Valley, and we both said to each other, I don't remember anybody ever talking like that until this song came out. And we're from the Valley. Because nobody did. Nobody talked like that in the Valley until this song came around. So I don't know what Moon Unit Zappo was talking about. Valley Girl. I mean, we don't have any accent like that at all whatsoever. Definitely not like that. My wife never talked like that ever. I had known her since she was a young teenager. Frank Zappa, yeah. There's a legend right there, Frank Zappa. Valley Girl 45. You had the Valley Girl 45? Yeah, well, I'm here and you're here. Wouldn't that make it our time? Yeah, when he got the pizza in Mr. Hand's class. Aloha. God, I love that movie, man. That movie never gets old. That's when they made quality stuff, and my wife's home now. I hear the door going up. So I might be shutting her down to go eat here. We'll see what happens. I won't run just yet. But I will do this. Pow. Pow, right in the kisser. I will shut this stuff off. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I still got a ripper here, though. Still got a ripper. Phil says, enjoy dinner, y'all, until next time. Are you guys getting out of here? All right, Phil, it's good to see you, man. We'll see you in the next one, Phil. Take it sleazy. We'll smell you later. All that good stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and take off myself. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it. I'm going to go eat dinner and all that good stuff. But hopefully we'll get back to you guys sooner than later. I'd like to do some more shows this coming week. So once again, thank you everybody for joining me here on the Sunday services here at the CB Lounge 2112. We love you a long time. Aloha nui loa. And hui ho. And we'll see you in the next one. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome, 1776. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Take it sleazy. We'll smell you later. Bye-bye. Have a great week, everybody.